to, but you could definitely get in there. You could get your systems. You could actually do the kind of things that you wanted to do, and you could start getting work done, which was huge. So released in 2011, by roughly a year later, they were oversubscribed by a factor of I think 3 or 4. They just had way more usage than they could possibly keep up with. And part of that had to do with the accounting and the way that they were doing the bookkeeping of the VMs, and part of that had to do with kind of a very, very lax permission model. But the point was it was being used, and a lot of science was getting done on it. So towards the end of 2012, we started looking at OpenStack. That really had a very vibrant community around it and provided a lot of missing features that they were going to have to tackle on their own and implement with the eucalyptus solution. So at that late 2012, earlier this year, they started pushing out an OpenStack instance and working on a hybrid model where they could provide the Atmosphere interface, but actually provision VMs across multiple cloud infrastructures. Under the scenes, it's JCloud, but they have a lot of glue and a lot of code that they had to write to get the federation model working. So that was late 2012, early 2013. Now you have a great mechanism, you have a great UI that does stuff like snapshotting, auto cleanup. It's tied deeply into the accounting allocation mechanism that's used in iPlant. They have a very large catalog. Once you introduce snapshotting, the first thing you see is people creating their own versions of everything and saving those as just like you would on your phone, right? I need an app for this.